Well, hello there. Carol Dockum here with beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. And I am super excited today, as I always am, because we are actually here continuing with our Business Spotlight series. And if you live in the greater Cincinnati area and are in the state of Ohio, Mauri Griiffin here is here to share some fabulous information that will help small business owners. Hi, Mauri.
Hi.
But I would love for you guys to hear a little bit about her background. Mauri Griiffin is the program administrator at the Women's Business Center here in Greater Cincinnati. And her background is in programming, training, and development, as well as operations. She has a BS that is focused in organizational leadership from Northern Kentucky University. And as the program administrator at the Women's Business Center of Greater Cincinnati, this organization really aims to increase the number of successful women entrepreneurs by providing resources and tools to create sustainable women-owned businesses. So, which is what I'm all about, and we're all about here at Beautiful Faces Going Places. So welcome, Mauri.
Thank you so much for having me this morning.
I know, I'm really excited to have you here. Your programming there at the Women's Business Center is just amazing. And I don't think many small business owners, entrepreneurs, are aware of your resources and the services that you actually provide. I'm counting my lucky stars that our paths crossed. And I know Ella Fry, your director, was actually one of my guest speakers when I launched my company last November at our first annual Women's Success Summit. So it was fabulous having her on our program as well. And thank you very much. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, I had the opportunity to check out your actual office location in OTR. So thank you for that fabulous tour. Thank you very much. And so tell us all about WBC and what you guys have going on. And
so the Women's Business Center in Ohio, it's a national organization, but we are umbrellaed under Economic Community and Development Institute, which is a community development finance institute throughout Ohio. We only operate in Ohio, and we are the third largest SBA microlender in the nation, only operating in Ohio though. We did just receive funding to operate in Northern Kentucky as well. So right across the bridge, Covington, Bellevue, Newport. But Cincinnati office is the newest of our organization. So there's the Women's Business Center in Cleveland, which has been around since 2012. Columbus is where our headquarters is, which has been around since 2008. And then Cincinnati came on in the market last year, April. So as you said, Ella Fry is the director. Her background is economic and development, city, locally. And I'm the program administrator here. So we help women start their businesses from ideation stage, looking to expand in business, rebrand. So we help all kind of entrepreneurs. Coming in with just an idea of you want to start a business, we would sit down and discuss, your goals for that business, where you want to go with it, starting with the business plan. That's where we see the biggest opportunity for women is conducting a business plan that is tight, making goals and aligning what you want to do with your business before you even launch and open. We provide the one-on-one counseling, which is what Ella does. She sits down and has counseling sessions with the entrepreneurs. We go out into the community and have these sessions, or you can come to our office where you came to visit us at. And then we provide business training, which is what I do. I connect with different professionals in the community that volunteer with us, and they facilitate different training workshops for us. And then through ECDI, we have access to capital. So one-stop shop for business, small business resources. We do it all.
That's awesome. So what would be the first thing you would recommend if someone is interested in starting a business? They could be currently in corporate world, in the corporate arena, and thinking, okay, I'm ready to to branch out and they have a burning desire or a passion that they'd love to turn into a business, what would be your recommendation of where should they start?
So simple. The very first thing we tell is just to get an 8x11 sheet of paper. Write down everything that you want in that business. Just everything. It doesn't have to be organized. There's no order to it. Just everything that you have for that aspiration of starting that small business. And then coming here, we have our own business plan templates. We sit down in 1 or 2 sessions, maybe even 3. They normally last about an hour, and we help you conduct that business plan and put some type of strategy and organization to it. But starting with the business plan is the most important thing, because we even meet with a lot of people who have been in business for a while and are ready to rebrand, or they're trying to figure out how to reach new clientele, and it goes back to that business plan. So the first thing I would suggest is writing down what you want to do.
That's awesome. Seriously, and you're right. There probably are some small business owners already out there that maybe they have some expansion ideas, and then to get it down on paper and strategize, and then it sounds like you have funding and financing potentially available. And I know you had shared with me some financing and funding available, which I was totally unaware of until you shared with me a bit about that. And I'm trying to remember what you have, some kind of a matching program, or do you mind sharing a bit about that?
Yes. So 2 months ago, the WBC became Kiva Lending Trustees, which is our crowdfunding source. So we work with Cincinnati hub here, and we help create campaigns. So the first thing we would do to help create those campaigns is still have that first one-on-one session just to see where your business is, if you're in business or if you're in the startup stage. And we help you create a campaign for Kiva. So you would sit down with us, get the application together, and we help you submit all of that, take everything step by step. And with LISC in the Cincinnati area, when you're approved for whatever set a dollar amount, for every dollar that people donate to you, LISC will match $1. So that's up to $10,000. So if you are awarded that $10,000 for funding, you can only have to raise $5,000 in your network, and then Kiva would match $5,000. With that, it's not a traditional loan, so there's no credit check or anything. It's more character-based, and we would help, where the trustees are proving off, yes, this person has a business plan, there are things that are aligned for them to go ahead and start this campaign, and then you have 3 years to pay it back. So that, a lot of you use it for equipment or down payments on spaces, working capital. So with that funding, you can do just about anything with crowdfunding.
Wow, that's amazing. I had no idea those resources were available right here, in Greater Cincinnati. So valuable information. And beyond that, I mean, you guys also have some really cool educational programs and workshops and seminars that you offer at WBC. Do you want to share a little bit about that, or maybe some? Yeah.
So with the workshops, if you visit our website, all of them are on the calendar. We have things lined up for the remainder of this month and next month. And at each of those workshops, we survey the participants on what their business needs are. And that is how we put the workshops together. A lot of our counseling clients are training clients, and vice versa. The training people that come to those workshops become our counseling clients. So everybody's at different points, as far as startup or existing businesses. So we do like the business plan 101 workshop. We do that once a quarter. Are you ready to be an entrepreneur is one of the ones we do often, because a lot of people, they're gung-ho on, I want to start a business, but do you know what it takes to, really start that business? Because it's a lot of time and work. We also do different marketing workshops. Social media is one that's really big for us, because a lot of people don't realize that social media, Facebook, for example, is the first place that people look for your business on. So helping people create their Facebook pages and marketing strategies. We also do a lot of financial literacy workshops. So trying to prepare individuals to transition into entrepreneurship and get their finances aligned. Because in the beginning, when you're applying for loans and things, that's all that banks and non-traditional lenders have to go off of is your personal finances.
Right. Oh gosh, that's really, really awesome. I'd love to sit in some of your workshops. So what are some opportunities for, or how is one able to get involved with your organization?
Great question. So the Women's Business Center does, all of our workshops are free. All of the counseling sessions are free because we're powered by the SBA. But we also provide an $80 annual membership for the Women's Business Center. And in that, one of the key incentives is access to our professional advisory network. And those are professionals and other entrepreneurs that volunteer their services to us. We only ask for 5 hours a year. A lot of people do love what we do here and want to give back, so they give us more than 5 hours, and that's completely up to the volunteers. But they volunteer as far as facilitating our workshops, at different events that we have going on. They also, some people don't like to be in front of classes and presenting, so they will allow our members to call them or have one-on-one sessions with them. So we have a few lawyers that when our members need some type of assistance with legal issues, we will send them to one of our lawyers and they will have 30 minutes to an hour for free. And with those volunteer hours, after your first session, or if that person allows you to have 2 sessions for being a member, then you will become a client of theirs. But that's the capacity that you have to volunteer with.
Okay. Well, that sounds awesome. Do you have spaces available for advisors? Are you looking for professionals out there that would love to help support women in business and women entrepreneurs?
Yes, we do, in all capacities. So marketing, financial literacy, branding, human resource, general business administration. IT is a big one that we're seeking volunteers for. Because a lot of people, there's so much software for different business industries that people need help with. So that's a big one for us. But we would just contact myself. They could contact Ella and set up an appointment. We would have like an interview, initial interview, and then see where they would like to volunteer and go from there.
Okay, awesome. And then what if we have small business owners out there, women entrepreneurs that are interested in just joining your organization? What are the benefits?
Oh, yeah. So speaking back to membership, it is $80 annually, but there are an array of things that come with that. So we're in Union Hall in downtown OTR. So you would have access to the space, the co-working space, where you would just have to come in and or email me beforehand and let me know that you want to come and work out of the space. We have laptops for use to our members. You have printing services, copying services, notary service. You will have access to the professional advisory network, inside invitations to all of our networking events and different community partner collaborations that we do. You will have firsthand in that. We're also, like we discussed, Kiva lending trustees. And we're having our first women's conference. So one of the incentives to that for our members is that they'll be able to set up free vendors tables. So there is no cover charge, but that's an incentive for our members.
Nice. Well, I really love that idea. I'm going to have to explore it because I have really enjoyed so far collaborating with you, Mauri and Ella, and your team there at the Women's Business Center in Greater Cincinnati. You have so much value and so much to offer. And I know as entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, sometimes it can be a very lonely world out there. So it's great to have access to what you need to succeed in business. So you're right. You need sound strategies and, sounding boards and information. So to sustain you.
Right.
In business. So, well, Mauri, where's the best place for anyone to connect with you? Do you want them to connect via LinkedIn or Facebook?
So one of the first places I would say is visit the website. So that's wbcohio.org. That will be like the most updated place. Also to follow us on Facebook because we keep up with the events on there. There's at least 2 to 3 workshops a month. All those workshops are free. Whenever we're doing a collaboration with one of our community partners, we put it on Facebook. A lot of people do contact me in the messages on Facebook, but they can also email me. And my email is mgriffin, Griffin at ECDI.org. If they visit the website, they could also, subscribe to newsletters on there and contact me through the website as well.
And what's the website address again? And I'll type it up here.
Yeah, so the website is www.wbcohio.org.
Okay, fantastic. I will get that up here, and we can also share the information in the comments below. So as soon as we log off here, Mauri, if you don't mind, just sharing your website information and your contact details.
Sure.
And if anyone is out there that is interested in working with you, they know how to reach you. So thank you so much, Mauri. You have just given us such valuable information, and I look forward to continuing to work with your program. So thank you, Mauri.
Thank you.
All right, go out and have a great day. Take care. Thank you so much.
See ya.